EasyPress decided that it wanted to do a update right before we went live, so that's why we are a little bit late. Let me spit this mat out. It's becoming a problem.
Yeah, Becca wanted to have mint
I'm so sorry.
for you guys.
I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit sick. You might be able to tell. East Tennessee is like the capital for horrible allergies. We've griped about it several times on the live, and I have been fighting it off since last Monday, and finally have succumbed to the allergies. Rachel also has some allergy issues.
I'm not as bad off as Becca though.
It's a fantastic time to have allergies mid-COVID.
Oh,
Everyone loves to. Fantastic. Anyway, happy Wednesday. How are y'all guys? I feel like I haven't been here in a while, but I was here last week, like my normal time, so that's interesting.
I feel like I haven't been here in a while because Tanner stole my Monday live.
Oh, he did?
He did. So I'll be with you guys tomorrow.
And, oh, Rachel's project tomorrow is super flipping cute. You're going to love it. What are you guys doing? What is going on? We have a sale on our yearly membership. I want to really quickly talk about that. It's a huge, amazing sale. If you haven't heard already, it's $30 off our year in membership, which is very odd that we give you $30 off. So take advantage of that. Today is the last day, Rachel?
Yes, today's the last day. Boston said it was, so yeah.
And we are using code
Flash30. Guys, this is like the best sale that we have all year, aside from one more sale on Black Friday. And you don't want to wait till Black Friday. You don't.
No. Well, no, because you definitely want to jump on projects before Black Friday gets here. If you're waiting till Black Friday to do fall projects, you're too late.
Yes, you are too late.
My sister does things a little prematurely. In fact, she messaged me
last week, like on Friday.
Thank you, and said, "Do you want to decorate your house this weekend for fall?" And
I thought she said for Christmas.
Was it Christmas?
I think she said Christmas.
Either way, one holiday. I was like, I think I'll pass. I'm good. But for real, if you are waiting till Thanksgiving, then you've missed a lot of wonderful opportunity to create some amazing fall projects. We have debuted a few fall projects here at Maker's Gonna Learn, and we'll do some organic and live videos on other fall and a couple of Halloween, not many Halloween because you guys prefer the fall projects. But between now and then, you will see some other wonderful projects. And if you want to create these projects with us, then you're going to need the membership. You need the membership for the cut files. You need the membership for the fonts that we use in the projects. And then sometimes you may even need the membership to help you troubleshoot any issues that you might have. And our wonderful private Facebook group helps you guys do that. It is amazing. We've seen testimony after testimony. People comment about how amazing that group is, and that, you know, we talked it up and hyped it up a lot, and they didn't expect it to be as good as it really is, because sometimes there are drama in craft rooms, craft groups, whatever you want to call them, but we don't have that, and I love that. So I really love our membership. I really love our Facebook group and our community that we have with you guys here at Maker's Gonna Learn. And if you're not a member, I know that you will also enjoy it, and you'll really enjoy it at $30 off. So I'm sure Rachel has dropped that link a couple of times because she's amazing. Click on it and use that code. Guys, we are making a fun craft today. We are making this plaque. Now, this is for obviously your address. You would put this outside in your address, but you could use this same technique on so many different things. So this is just a piece of wood. I believe it is a 1x6 that we have cut down to, I'll measure it I can do it now. I think it's 14 inches.
And while Becca is measuring that, I do want to address a comment from Miss Cammie. She says, "Hello guys, I'm new and looking to purchase a Cricut maker so I can become a member." First of all, that's amazing. Second of all, I do want to make you aware, just in case you're not, that you do not have to have a Cricut maker to be a member. You can have a Cricut Explorer, Explorer Air 2. You can have a Silhouette, a Brother Scan and Cut, any die cutting machine that works with SVG and PNG cut files, which is pretty much all the ones on the market right now.
Yeah.
You can use with our membership. So,
well, honestly, and before I even became a die cut crafter, I could have used our membership because I did a lot of like scrapbooking without my Cricut. And I did like graphic design stuff for my own type things and whatnot. And I would have loved the membership even then. Good point, Rachel. This is 15 inches. So this is 15 inches and the metal is 14 inches. So what I have done here is just get this piece of sheet metal, and we use this all the time. This is not the magnetic one. I don't know if you guys saw or not when we did the magnetic calendar. We haven't actually done the project, but we did release. It's a font project we showed you, but it's not magnetic. It's just a piece of sheet metal. It's really thin, and then you can use these duckbill scissors to cut it. We like this product a lot, material. And then we have used this awesome Metal Effects rust paint. It's a rust finish paint. This is the coolest thing ever.
Becca, let me switch cameras and you show the detail of that rust stuff.
I for sure will.
The wood and everything.
Let me show you this really quick. So here's the detail on this. It just looks aged and rusted, and we tried a couple of different things. I wanted to do this with like lemon and vinegar, and this particular metal that we have did nothing. It was hysterical because I put it on there and then I was away for a day or something. When I came back, Rachel was like, I don't know what that was supposed to do, but it didn't do it.
Yeah, God love her.
So we found this really cool Rust Effects paint, and we got it at Hobby Lobby. You can also get it on Amazon, but it's paint, and so there's a couple of different layers that you paint with, and then there's this little misting thing that sort of makes it rusty.
Activates it kind of, I guess. It's really neat stuff. It's
really cool, and you don't have to just use this on iron. You can use this on anything that you can paint. So you could do this on wood. Actually, there may be a list on here. Somewhere on here, I don't know. But they've done it on wood here. Like you can even see the wood tray. It looks really cute. Anyway, so that's super fun. I'm going to show you here. You can see I've got a couple of little pieces because you do have to have dry time in between. I went ahead and prepped each step for you guys. It's super, super easy to do this, but I'll just walk you through it anyway. And then we have our Cricut natural wood veneer that I love. This is the maple. I've used this a couple of times here recently too. In fact, I'm trying to use this on every project possible because I'm going to be honest, I hate cutting like balsa wood or basswood on my maker. It's horrible. It rarely, especially if you're doing smaller things. This is balsa wood, or I don't remember which one it is actually because it's been so long. But when I took it off the mat, it straight up broke. And these are bigger letters. You would think that it wouldn't be an issue. But if you look really close, it's cracked right there. I've glued that back together and painted over it so you can't really tell. But I try any way possible not to use the wood just because it takes forever to cut. And I don't always love the way that it works out.
It's true.
This, on the other hand, gives you the look of the wood. But it takes like almost no time to cut out.
Fine point blade, right, Becca? Or deep cut.
Deep cut.
Deep cut blade. Which means
you can do it with your Air
2 members,
yeah.
Customers, yeah. Yeah.
Amazing. And so if you wanted a thicker look with this, then obviously you could cut it out. We do this a lot. You could cut chipboard, cut this out, and then layer this on top. So if you needed like that 3D thicker look, you can achieve that. Today we're just using the pieces here just as is. And you can stain this because it is actually wood. So you have that awesome grain still in there.
And Miss Maria, so excited to come become a member today. Congratulations,
Yay,
Miss
Maria, welcome.
Yes.
Welcome. Okay, do we have any questions about anything that I have missed?
I don't think so.
You really... Did you see the comment about Summit? I'm sure you did.
I did, yes.
From Miss Cat? Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to jump in really quick. And first we're going to do this so that I can show you guys because the activator mist takes just a little bit of time to see the results. So I wanted to make sure that I do this first and so that you guys can see the results. So what I've got are 3 different bottles. It comes just like this. We have the primer, we have the iron effect, and then we have the rusting. And it says right on the box what order to do this in, how many layers, how long in between to let it dry, but I'm going to go over all of that with you. So all you would do is just take your piece of metal or wood or whatever, and you take your primer paint first. And I'm honestly going to I should shake it up first. Let me shake it really good.
And Miss Becca, we have a question. What blade is needed? We did go over that. It is the deep cut. And then she says, what is behind to keep the numbers gray? Is it metal over metal or metal on top of wood or what?
On this one right here, this is wood. This was the basswood. And I just stained it and dry brushed that one. But I wanted to do a little bit of a different effect on this one. So we just stained this. We have stained these veneers that we'll use. So back over to this. I've shaken this up, and then I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush here. Just like this. And then just paint. And the first coat, you're going to be able to see straight through to the metal. That's totally normal. That's why you put 2 coats on. So just, you know, get it even on there, and then always do all of your brush strokes in the same direction so that you don't have this weird look. But that's it for your first coat. That's what it should look like. And then you're going to let that wait, excuse me, a half an hour. So you'll let it dry for about a half an hour, and then you can put your second coat on. So this will be our second coat here. I've gotten them out of order. So after you do your second coat, just like this, you can see I'm doing the exact same thing, just putting another layer of paint on here, and you can't see through this one now. So that's exactly what it's supposed to look like. You shouldn't be able to see through your metal with that second coat. So after that one dries, you need to let it wait for 2 hours. So you have half an hour on your first coat and then 2 hours for your second coat. And then you can get out another paintbrush, and we're going to do the iron effect. Again, guys, it's just painting. If you have a paintbrush, or I mean, honestly, you could do this with your fingers, because it's not actually a chemical reaction. It's just paint that is giving you that look. And then we're just going to put 1 coat of this iron finish here. And then again, you're going to be able to see through it on your first coat. Can they see that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you can see through. That's totally normal. And then you wait a half an hour for it to dry. And then you can do a second coat of it. So you would put your second coat on. And then after your second coat, we're pretending that I just did a second coat on this one and that it is dry. You need to wait another hour in order for it to be good and dry. And then you're just going to take this rust stuff and you're going to spritz it on there, and you wait about 5 minutes. And then after 5 minutes, you can put another light coat on. And then it will look like this guy.
So cool.
Right? And I would think that the more, like if I didn't, see how this one is quite a bit darker than this one right here? That's because I put a thicker coat of the second layer of iron. So if I only wanted to, like if I liked the more rusty red look, then I could skip the second layer of the iron. So at this point, once this one is dry, then I could just go ahead and spritz it, and then I would have more of the rusty red color, if that makes sense. But guys, how, like, so easy, right? I'm going to leave this here, and then we'll check back in just a few minutes after it has time to do its magic, and then we'll spray the other coat on and let you guys see. But while that is drying,
will you actually show Miss Brittany the paint again, the box maybe, so she can see where you got it?
Yes, absolutely. Just like this.
Yes.
I love this stuff.
You probably can find it on Amazon if you search for it.
You can. That's where I found it to begin with.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Miss Carol is so sweet. She said, poor Becca, you know, and you can tell your kids feel bad by looking at their eyes. Well, Becca, your eyes are telling how you feel lousy. Time for those oils. Oh my gosh, I have oiled up. I smell like I don't know what with all the oils on, but you were totally right. And I even wore makeup today to try to combat that sick look, and it is what it is. I'm here and I'm alive and I'm fine. Anyway, let's go over... Yeah, Rachel, you read my mind. We had this ongoing thing that she was going to keep my, what's this called?
The
keyboard. Thank you. My word. She was going to keep my keyboard over there with her, and then she was going to do like all the design space stuff, and I was just going to dictate.
Yeah.
And I still don't hate that idea. I think it would be really fun.
It would be fun.
Yeah. We also want to, I don't know if we've talked about it here or not. We also want to like do a craft where she or I are the other person's arms. You know, like you put your arms behind their back and like you see nothing but you're doing the craft.
Yes, like I have to explain what's being done, but Beck is the one doing it behind me. Just hilarious.
I would love that. It's so funny. Do you have an Epson printer that you think is good too? We do not. We haven't used. No, we love our Canons, and so we generally stick to those. But if any of our friends here have any recommendations on an Epson printer, please weigh in. Over here in Design Space, this is super easy, guys. As you know, we love to put in blanks. If you don't know, that's why I'm going to reiterate. We love to put in a basic shape in Design Space that represents the material or the project or the blank that we're going to be working with. And so that's what I've done. I've got these 2 layers right here. So I just grabbed a basic shape, and I told you earlier it was a 1x6, which actually means it's 5.5 inches.
Wood is measured stupid.
Right. A man clearly came up with this. Like, why would you not just call it a 1x5.5 or cut the flipping wood to 1x6?
Thank you.
I don't even understand.
The heck out of me.
So, like, yeah, even 2x4s, like, they're all that way. Anyway, sorry for the rant. I'm going to go up here, up to the top, and unlock that size lock. And then I'll make the width 5.5 inches, and I'm going to make the height 15 inches. So this represents our wood here. And I am going to change the color there to brown for our wood, and then we can just duplicate this layer here, just like this. And then I didn't even measure. Hold on just a second.
The metal part.
The metal part, I think it's 14 inches, but I wouldn't swear to it. 14 by, look at that, 14 by 4.5. So we're just going to, again, go up to the top where those measurements are and then type in 4.5 by 14, and then we can change the color there. This is not absolutely 100% necessary. Uh-oh.
You had it locked.
Oh, there we go. Well, my mouse wasn't moving.
The shape, you had it locked. It went to like 5.133 or something.
Well, that's a shame. Let's go back and fix it again.
Though.
4.5 by 14. Okay. Again, this is not necessary. These are just steps that we like to take here at Maker's Gonna Learn. We have had several people who have commented saying, my labels are too small or they're too big, or this is too small or too big. How can I make them the correct size so that they're going to fit perfectly on my project? And this is always our solution for them. It can be difficult to try to eye something, or even if you measure it sometimes, unless you're really like putting vinyl to blank or whatever in the exact size, it can just be hard to visualize it sometimes. So that's why we love this hack. So I'm just going to take both of these layers right here, and I want to center them up at the top where my align button is. We'll do center. So it does it vertically and horizontally. And then all I need to do is grab my text here, and then we're going to put in, where did it go? There we go. 1, enter, 0, enter, 2, enter, 7. That's a good way. I said this on the last live, but that's a good way to do letters vertically instead of having to do each individual text box. Little hack for you all. And then all I need to do is go up here to the top where my line spacing is and decrease the line spacing. Oh, maybe we'll just put in a happy number here. What's a good number, Rachel? Minus. My mouse is everywhere. I feel like I have no control over this.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. There we go.
Oh.
And then we are going to go down here to the bottom right and drag and drop. Rachel, this mouse is everywhere.
I know. Tanner was having a lot of trouble with it on Monday as well. I think she might have finally pooped out on us.
Oh my, I'm glad we're almost finished with this. I don't have much control over this, guys. Like, I'm not doing this with my mouse. Super fun. Okay, we're gonna look into that for the next live for sure. Okay, anyway, just size these until you like the size of them, and then that's it. That's all that's in Design Space. It's so easy. So let me get rid of these things. I'm just gonna delete them. And then oh my word. It's like it has a mind of its own.
It does.
He and Alexa have been, our Alexa guys will randomly, I sent a video to the team the other day. I was sitting in the craft room and I had the music on this worship station. And next thing I know, it's playing this like Indian type
like
music.
Another language.
Yeah. And I said, Alexa, don't play this song or something.
Whatever.
And it said something like,
sorry, nothing's playing right now.
no song is playing right now.
Guys, chill. The hair stood up on the back
so
of my
weird.
neck. I'm like,
And it will like randomly just like turn on and do weird stuff. It started playing
elevator music for me this morning.
Yes.
Yes. Just out of
So I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. Electronics and us are not getting along very well right now. Anyway, so I've hidden both of those layers and then I just go up here to make it. And it's on my mat here. You can move these around if you, what happened?
What do you mean?
Oh, if you wanted to move those around, right now they're grouped together. If you wanted to move those around on your mat, then you can do that. For instance, if for some reason, like when I cut this second one, I had a weird shape something. So I did it kind of like this.
Rebecca.
What?
Group is supposed to be just on the canvas.
I know, but it wasn't. Isn't that weird?
Guys, did anyone else catch that? Group is always just on the canvas. Why?
I'm going to go back and see if it does that again.
Only attach or weld should do that.
Let's see. But did you see it wouldn't let me move them?
No, it wouldn't.
Now it will.
Oh, guys, we caught a glitch.
Yeah. Design space glitch. Anyway, so moving these around can sometimes get you more use out of your like remnants and things like that. I always like to point little things like this out because when I started with my Cricut, I didn't know that I could move them around on my mat. Rookie mistake, right? But if you don't know, you don't know. Anyway, move them around and then press continue. And then we are going to select veneer as our material option if we ever get up here. Who used this setting last, Courtney?
She turns the dial.
She does. Rachel and I always leave it on custom. What do you guys do? Those of you who have an Air 2, do you turn the dial or do you leave it on custom or what do you do? I'm curious. Maybe we're just lazy, Rachel. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to type in veneer here, and natural wood veneer is the option, so we'll just press done. And you can see it does want my deep point blade installed in the Air 2, so I would install it and let it cut out, but I already have them cut out for you guys. Karen says it's the old house that you're in, and Karen, I can't disagree with you.
112 years will do that to a house, you know?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It's totally weird.
Well, 1908 is when this thing was built.
Kat said, just signed up for Fall Summit, been a member for a few years, and this will be my first summit. So excited. I've always wanted to attend.
Kat, you have picked a great one.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys, can we talk for just, you put the camera on me for a second because I'm dumb. Let's talk for a minute about some projects that we're doing for Fall Summit. We've given you guys a little bit of I think we actually went through all of the projects. I can't remember. But teaser-wise, Rachel, tell them what are the two classes that you're doing.
You put me on the spot. You know that my mind goes blank when you put me on the spot. So both of them have a little bit to do with resin, if I remember correct.
Yes.
No, that's a lie.
One of them does.
One of them has to do with resin, and the other one has to do with clay. So I'm going to be working with resin and clay, but we have some new products that you guys probably have never seen or used before that's very attainable, like can get on Amazon for cheap. Yeah. That is going to like blow your mind. All of it's Christmas related, guys, so everything that we're going to show you is just getting you geared up for Christmas. So many cute things.
So good.
From gift ideas to home decor. I mean, we've got you guys.
So, Courtney is making some leather ornaments and several of them, like not just one style. She's doing several different that are super cute. And then she's going to make a truck. She's going to build this adorable little decorative truck with you guys. And then I am making I'm so excited about it, a felt stocking. We have a cut file for you guys to cut out.
Wait till you see the
with
colors
pom-poms and tassels and Oh my gosh, it's the cutest thing ever. And then I'm also making an advent calendar with little pockets on it. So that's going to be out of canvas and felt. That's super cute.
And do not think simple advent calendar, guys. This thing is tricked out. It's
so cute. So you can use it in a couple of different ways. Like my kids, I like to do little wrapped candy every day up to Advent or whatever. But you could do like other little tiny gifts if you wanted to, or you could do. A lot of people like to do random acts of kindness with their Advent. So you could fold up little ideas for random acts of kindness in each pocket and, pull those out for each day and do different things like that. So you can definitely use this for so many different things during the Advent season. Yeah. It's amazing. And then Anna is going to be here. I'm going to be co-hosting with her. It's going to be fun. She is a hoot. And we are making a crutch. So we're going to make a crutch out of wood for the manger scene, and we're going to be making Mary and Joseph and the little
itty bitty baby
Jesus, him. Yeah. So that's going to be adorable. Yes. So a manger scene, and then Leah Griffith is going to be with us.
Yes.
And
she said something about gold dipped magnolias, which sound incredible. Out of crepe paper.
Leah Griffith is, man, that lady knows what she's doing.
She does.
She is incredible.
And
the things that she does with paper, I'm like, how in the world?
I don't even know.
So I'm very excited. I'm going to be learning from her. I'm going to be like glued to that tutorial, education, whatever. And Tanner has a couple of different options. Yes.
A really cute tree topper that I think is for sure. And then he has 2 different options for his next one that he needs to decide on.
Yeah.
And it's this really cute 3D reindeer, or it's a really cool like wooden cut banner.
Yes.
That's out of like Christmas trees, and it says Merry Christmas. Really cute. Really cute.
His tree topper is so flipping cute. It is it's like a geometric star with like all different intricate cuts
and little like garland that just kind of tops it off.
Yeah, so it's amazing. And guys, if you signed up for your passport last whenever they went on sale last year and got the supply kits with your passport, then the supply kits for this summit are really good as well. So be looking forward to that. And then we're already working on supply lists and everything to have those to you guys early. In fact, our goal is to have them to you 1st of September. So that gives you plenty of time to get your supplies ready. I'm really excited. This is going to be a fantastic summit, and you guys just make it super fun for us. So yay, Kat, for being involved with that. You're going to absolutely love it. Have I missed any questions?
Miss Carol, we're the Spill the Bean gals. She said on the live on Monday, which I did not bring to Tanner's attention because I thought we'd get in trouble. Just kidding, guys. We wouldn't get in trouble. But Carol said, Tanner, the Spill the Bean gals are not responsible for what they spill while you're gone. And I'm like, I'm not telling Tanner that.
Did he catch that?
No, he didn't see it. Because he'd have been like, what
are you saying?
Yeah. Nothing.
Yes, Carol, that's our secret.
We're Spill the Bean gals, but it's only when Tanner's not here, so you guys can't tell him that we're Spill the Bean gals.
I love it. What is the color scheme for this year's Christmas? That's a great question. I'm trying to think of the projects that we're doing. Mine are, that's a good question. So our Christmas here at Maker's Gonna Learn is going to be very like natural and Scandinavian, kind of woodsy, good earthy textures and that sort of thing. I'm particularly stoked about it. I've actually already done a mantle. I can't wait to show you guys. It is gorgeous. I'm sort of obsessed with it, and then I might actually take the entire theme and put it at my house because I just love it. So that's super exciting. But the other projects that we are doing for Summit are kind of all inclusive. I'm actually not sure what Rachel's color scheme is going to be for hers. My projects that I'm doing are like bright and cheery because I have kids and they love those things. And then like Anna's are more neutral, muted. I think everybody is kind of doing like their own take on what they like, which is great because it's inclusive.
More like traditional. So like for the traditional people, I'll probably have a lot of reds and greens
Yeah.
and things like that, just to kind of, you know, like classic quote unquote Christmas.
Tanner and Courtney generally do more natural, muted, that, and we'll probably be more toward the Scandinavian side of things. But guys, this year's Christmas is absolutely phenomenal. It's just so gorgeous. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Let's see here.
How we looking?
Oh, look, we're looking good.
Let me switch the camera around. We can see what's going on.
It's starting. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's still wet too. Maybe I sprayed too much on there. You can't see it. I don't think you can see it. I'm going to go ahead and spray the second one on there. Just on these edges here. And then we'll see. We'll do it on this one too. Why not? But all that we have left to do here, friends, we have our metal. And then we have our wood, and we're just going to line it up, and we're going to grab some screws. Oh, let me tell you guys. I've talked about this stain a little bit on a live with Tanner, but I didn't show it. I don't remember if he did or not. But this is the new stain that we're absolutely loving. It's the Flagstone Varathane, and it is so pretty. Look how natural. It's like just has a little bit. Pretty. It's so gorgeous.
It just kind of mutes the wood. You know how unfinished wood is almost yellow?
Yeah.
It just kind of mutes it.
It's kind of milky almost.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's so, so beautiful. And my mom or my dad is making me a new table for my kitchen or my dining area. And I think I'm going to use the stain for the top of it. I'll have to post pictures. It's going to be amazing. So I'm super glad that Tanner found this stain. But I also used the stain on the wood veneer here.
So cute.
Super cute.
And with all of that going on in your metal, you really don't need to have like a ton of colors going on, because the metal is just kind of like, you know, you don't want to overpower that.
Kat, we got this at Michael's. And I know that they make, this is the oil-based one, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend to get if you are going to be putting HTV on it. But I know that they also make a water-based one. I couldn't find it on Amazon, and I haven't looked any other place. Oma says, when I first joined, Tanner was doing most videos, and he always wanted to spill the beans, but Rachel always stopped him.
No, it's true, because here's the thing. Tanner wanted to tell you things that hadn't even started yet. And I'm like,
he just gets excited.
Tanner, like, I was the one to have to reel him in.
That is hysterical.
In due time. But guys, him is always, and is, not was, it's like he's gone. He is always so excited to share with you guys what he's going on, because he literally lives to make you all happy and thinks about how he can make you all happy every single day. So he used to get so excited, and I'd have to be like, well, hey, Tanner, let's think about this.
And in general, Tanner and I are a lot alike when it comes to things like that. Like, if we have a surprise or a gift or something for you, we're likely not going to wait till your birthday or Christmas or whenever we're supposed to give it to you, even if it's months away, because we're so excited about it. So I love that about Tanner.
It's a good quality, I think.
I agree.
You guys are good gift givers.
So we just have some screws here, guys, and we're going to screw in. Now, I do want to point out, this is paint on here, so it has not actually changed the property of the metal, so you can scratch this off.
Good point, Becca.
Yeah, so make sure, and I actually accidentally did it on the last one, make sure that when you're putting this on, that you're careful with where you're putting it, because you don't have much wiggle room for any other spot. Let's see. There we go. She didn't want to get started there. So we're just using a screw with a point on it. Obviously, you would never screw into this metal if you had a screw that was flat. Do not try it. It will not work. You'll be very sad. So that's what we're going to do all the way around here. Pretty self-explanatory, I think, for you all.
And see, I like that the screws are still there, because a lot of people could be like, I want to attach it in somewhere where you don't see the screws, but it kind of goes with the vibe.
Oh yeah, no.
You see the screws there. I like it.
You could definitely put like E6000 on this or something if you didn't want to see them, but I like Rachel said, like it needs that. And I intentionally made them a different color because I just thought it looked more like, I don't know, urban kind of.
Yeah.
There we go. And then our last one here. look at that spot right there. I think that's so cute.
Well, see, if you're too intentional about it, then you'll be able to tell.
It doesn't
looks like it's natural.
Yeah, rust isn't generally very
do what we want.
Symmetric.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do what we want it to do.
Okay, so on this, on the other one, I used E6000 to glue them on, but today I'm just going to use hot glue. Just for the sake of this live. And then all I'm going to do is just, place them on here, get them in the area that I want them, and glue them on. The reason that I suggest E6000 over hot glue, if you're going to be doing this, is for the longevity purpose, like the purposes of longevity. Yeah. If this is going to be outside where it's hot or something, then hot glue is likely not going to hold up as well as E6000 or something like that. And you could also, you would need to be strategic about it, but you could also screw these on in specific places with like smaller screws if you wanted, again, more of like an industrial look all around. Totally up to you. And then guys, you can totally use this whole entire thing. If you didn't need an address plaque or something, you could put a word on it. You could even put vinyl on top of this metal piece, whatever you want to. But this was a font project, and that's why we did the numbers. Oh. Yeah, so guys, kind of back to fonts. Fonts are available here at Maker's Gonna Learn with our yearly membership. So all of our yearly members have access to, gosh, Rachel, we have over 500 fonts now.
Yeah, we add 20 fonts, at least 20 fonts every single month for just our yearly members, on top of 2 more cut file releases that all of our members get access to. So we're dropping things almost every single week for you guys. Yeah,
and so now more than any time is a fantastic time. If fonts are something that you use a lot in your projects, now is a fantastic time to sign up, just because you get $30 off. And guys, I was looking at, I can't even think. My head is so bogged up with allergy junk. But I was looking at different fonts, just like at prices of fonts and stuff like that. And even for personal use, some of them are like $15.99 and up for one font.
Oh, Lord.
Guys, our membership full price is $191.88. And
that's without the discount.
Full price.
Yeah.
With the discount, with the $30 off, using that link, it makes it $161.88, and that makes each cut file and font 3 cents a piece.
Dang.
3 cents, guys. Like, it's sort of just a no-brainer. If it's something that you're going to be using, then definitely consider our membership. In addition, and we haven't actually talked about this, but in addition to cut files, we do cut file requests. What do you guys think? How easy was that? Super fun.
It's beautiful.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, in addition to requests for cut files, we posted that in our private Facebook group for cut file requests, and you guys had some amazing requests. Oh, side note, I do want to talk about that for a second. We have lots and lots and lots of requests for copywritten things. So, like Disney character, Disney type related things are copywritten.
Harry Potter,
Star
Wars, even school mascots and stuff like that.
Yes.
That's still in the gray area there.
Yes. So when you are making requests, keep that in mind. There are some things that you can request 1,000 times and we just can't legally do them.
Yeah.
We would love to be able to do that for you, but we can't legally do that. So keep that in mind when you're making your requests.
Yeah. Now, we did once upon a time have some Disney cut files that some of our members might still have because they might have downloaded them for personal use.
Yes.
But what the thing is, guys, when we grew a little bit bigger, our fear is we never want to get in trouble and
we don't want to get you in trouble.
We don't want to have to do something drastic or monumental. So we just took those off because while they were not technically quote unquote copywritten, we didn't want to even be too close to the line. So
yes.
We did do that for you guys. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. Also keep in mind when you're doing your requests, for instance, this is just the one that's coming to mind. If you request school mascots, if there's one specific one, again, we can't do school mascots, but this is just a reference. If there's a specific one that you would want, then maybe request that specific one, because school mascots is so broad. Like, there are thousands of school mascots, and obviously we just can't do that.
Right.
So keep that in mind when you're requesting. I just want to give you some guidelines to help you get what you want. But anyway, so we do those requests for cut files. In addition to that, if there are fonts that you would like to see more of or anything at all, screenshot something and also send that to us so that we know what you're looking for in fonts. We can't always make it happen, but a lot of times we can. So anyway, that's just one of the perks of being a member of Makers Gonna Learn. You get all of these cut files and fonts that we have in our library that are available for you, but you can also request other ones for specific things that you would like to see.
Yeah. And
it's amazing.
Workaround too, guys, and one that I don't think we talk about a lot, just because it goes in the area of your discretion, your choice, whatever you want to do. But with those fonts in our yearly membership, you can take those fonts and write quotes from movies that are copywritten. Like, for instance, A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. That's from Cinderella from Disney, and that would be, under that gray area. But if you guys used one of our fonts
then you can create that.
You can do that. You can create that. There are workarounds for certain types of things like that.
And, we could do just generic eagle, bulldog, that type of thing. But again, that sort of is, we're in the middle of... how many different animals are,
so many.
So again, if you would like to see a bulldog, then say that generic bulldog mascot or something like that, something very specific.
Maybe something
that's a good point.
With like a t-shirt on or like a jersey on that's blank so that you guys can use their fonts to fill it in with your school. Whatever you'd like to do, maybe something like that.
And Griselle says more stencil fonts. Ooh, spoiler alert, there's more coming. And they are so cute. I used one of them today.
Cute.
Yeah, they're very good.
There's 2 coming, guys.
Is there not a whole collection of them coming out?
There might be. There's 2 in the very next font launch.
There's one called Stencil, right?
Yeah.
I loved it. That's the one I've used today. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's a whole cut file collection of stenciled fonts coming out.
Probably. You're gonna get 2 in September. 2 more.
I might be wrong. Anyway, I'll if I am wrong, then I'll shoot that along that we need more because they're great for like cards and especially joy cards and whatnot. I love that.
For sure.
I love that. Do we have any questions, friends, about our membership or about Summit or about this project?
Let us know if you guys are new
anything.
Here.
Yes.
If this is your first live, let us know. We'd love to welcome you.
So fun. How many friends do we have with us today?
Right now we have 126 over on YouTube.
Okay.
And a couple over on Facebook.
They're just being quiet today. Maybe you feel cruddy like me and Rachel. Guys, pumpkin spice lattes. Have you been to Starbucks? They came out yesterday.
Becca made my day so much better.
Yes. So I feel better today than I did yesterday. I felt really, really crummy yesterday, and I didn't want to get one because I was afraid that I just wouldn't appreciate it. First of all, because you just don't appreciate much when you are congested. When is Fall Summit? That would be October 3rd and 4th.
Yep.
Yes. This is Lisa's very first live. Hello. Hi, Grandma's Gone Crafty. Grandma's Gone Crafty. That's adorable. So cute. Anyway, so I went to Starbucks this morning. I stayed in line for 20 minutes. Now, mind you guys, Morristown, where we are, is super, super small. We've talked about it a couple of times. You can drive from one side of our town to the other in less than 20 minutes. There is one Starbucks, and it's in an Ingles, which is a grocery store if you're not from here and don't know what Ingles is. So I'm in line in there for 20 minutes waiting for our pumpkin spice lattes and our scone and our muffin. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. I am so excited, guys.
I think I could eat 5 of those cream cheese pumpkin muffins.
Oh, so good. Rosalind, I received my Design Make Sale yesterday. Woohoo! Oh, yes, guys, Design Make Sale. I'm glad she brought that up. That is still on special sale discount until Saturday.
The 29th.
Yeah, so Rachel dropped that. It's a huge discount for that if you are interested in using your die cut machine for designing, making, and selling. Then you need this course for sure. And it is $50 off using the code that she just dropped for you guys.
It's all about the business. So if you want to build your business and then learn how to create your own cut files and everything, that's what Design Make Sale is created for. There's like no crafts in it. There's just designing elements and selling elements and all that good stuff.
Oh, no. I just have read the most disturbing comment of my life. Miss Griselle says, I hate anything pumpkin flavored.
James does, my husband.
Why?
He's like that.
Oh, I feel so
Now,
sad for
I
you.
think it's unnecessary to have like pumpkin spice flavored crackers. Like, you know, some people go kind of all out. But like if it's pumpkin
I
spice
respectfully disagree.
or a pumpkin pie or a pumpkin flavored candle, like I'm all for it. But there are some, like what was last year the big thing? There was
gum. There was gum. Trident gum.
Gum, and there was toothpaste and like scratch and sniff. And I'm like, guys.
I won't do toothpaste just because I like
what?
to be minty and fresh. But
same. But I get the hate because my husband also hates it. I think you either love it or hate it, Becca. I don't think there's people that will.
Well, let's be clear. Pumpkin doesn't have a taste. It's the spices that have the taste.
Yes.
And if you don't like cinnamon and clove and spices and all of that, I get it. I totally get it. We can still be friends. We can still be friends.
She was very hesitant, though, Becca. I'm just kidding. Yes, there was gum.
I think the pumpkin spice and Jesus Christ cup how will look adorable on a mug. You know, anything pumpkin spice. I
love me some pumpkin spice.
Gum. I know. I agree. I did try it though. I have to admit.
I got pumpkin spice chapstick, and I'm still using it, and I'm not mad about it.
Pumpkin spice chapstick.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
I also got strawberry popsicle for the summer. Like the actual brand of chapstick gets different flavors and stuff. Now for Christmas, I love the peppermint. They have peppermint stick, chapstick. Yeah.
Is there a way to get your design in Design Space to stay in a certain location so you don't have to move it every time you want to make it? I'm printing shower invitations.
Yeah. So if you're printing invitations, Miss Carol, if you're doing print and cut, flatten it all. But if you're not doing print and cut, attach it.
Are you talking about like on the? Are you talking about on the canvas or Give us a little bit more information.
Yeah, let us know.
Are you talking about like you've saved the project and then when you open it back up, it's in a different location? Give us some more information. I'd love to help you with that.
When you click make it, then on your canvas it jumbles up and you have to like reorder it. Let us know.
Adrian says, I prefer sweet potato pie. Ooh, I do love that.
I think they're very similar.
They are. Well, it's because of the spices, again.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
sweet potatoes don't have a lot of flavor.
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think it's very close. I think pumpkin spice may give it more of a spice punch just because of the time of the year, but sweet potatoes good all around.
Yes.
Like Bojangles.
I was going to say, do you guys have a Bojangles around there?
You can't beat a hot sweet potato pie from Bojangles.
Beverly says, I love the smell, but not to eat. Can I be honest? I hate pumpkin pie. I hate it with a passion.
Do you, Becca?
I hate pumpkin pie. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. I love everything pumpkin spice, but I hate pumpkin pie. Weird. Totally weird. I would love to visit the MGL set, Tennessee. I need a vacation. That would be fun. I've never had a sweet potato pie. Is that more of a Southern thing? I don't know, honestly.
I don't know if it's
Southern or not.
Make sweet potato casserole here, which, guys, my family eats like with
it's like a dessert.
Food, but it's
dessert.
Totally a dessert because there's like brown sugar and marshmallows and pecans involved.
Yes.
But it's delicious. It's so good.
I have blank invites. I'm printing on them, but have to recenter every time after hitting make it. Oh,
so, yes,
okay.
So you would want to attach or flatten that. If you attach it, if you want it to be like a different material, like if you're cutting your invitation and then cutting your words to apply with vinyl. But if you just want to print and cut it all, then flatten that, Miss Carol.
I think what she's saying, I think if I'm not reading this incorrectly, which I totally can be because my brain is foggy. I think she has the blank invites that she's putting on the mat and then she has to recenter. Once she hits make it, she has to recenter her design onto her blank invite instead of like cutting it out with it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. She says not print and cut, just
cut file and
text.
I don't know of another. I think you would have to, since you're using a pre-done blank.
Yeah.
Right now, I can't think of another way to do it. If I do, I will let you know. Love pumpkin spice smell. Do you guys know? Do you have a Bath and Body Works? I don't know what is like around here and what's.
I think Bath and Body Works is pretty big.
Is it national? Is it a national chain? I don't know. But they have, they have 2 candles that I absolutely love for fall. One is toasted marshmallow or something marshmallow. And the other is their, pumpkin pecan waffle candle. Oh my gosh.
That sounds delightful.
It's heaven. We need one here. James Dean. Hi, James Dean. He says, thanks for the discount. Just signed up and looking forward to lots of new projects.
Woohoo!
Congratulations. That's amazing. You're welcome, Miss Carol. So James Dean, I think you can't just say James. You have to say James Dean. You have to say it both. Like, what prompted you? Why are you so excited to be a member of Maker's Gonna Learn? I would love to know.
That's a good question.
I know.
Becca.
It is a good question. Okay, Adrian says they have.
Yeah, it says
Bath and Body Works in Delaware.
It's here in America, everywhere.
Do you have Bojangles in Delaware? Because if you love pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie, they have the best sweet potato pies.
They do.
At Bojangles.
I have sat my butt in the parking lot and waited 20 minutes on those before. And just knowing they would be hot and fresh.
That's the only thing I like from Bojangles, but I do love those.
They got a good chicken biscuit to me. It's a good chicken biscuit.
I don't know.
But I know what you guys don't have, a Pals, because I love Pals. I would eat Pals every week if I could.
Oh no, the Bath and Body Works went out of business in New Jersey. Can you order?
Yeah, order online. Guys, they even have discontinued scents and stuff online and like body sprays and stuff. My mom's favorite is brown sugar and fig, and they quit making that forever ago. Or quit.
I love
store,
that one.
And Mom will buy it offline.
Okay.
So she loves brown sugar fig.
I had a body lotion that was brown sugar and fig. I had to stop using their body lotions and their body washes and stuff because they would break me out. I had allergic reactions to them, and I hated that. I used them for years.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah.
Weird.
My favorite's pink chiffon. I love pink chiffon from Bath and Body Works.
I don't know that I've smelled that. Wait, is that the lotion that you have downstairs on your desk?
No, that one's one of the aromatherapy ones, which is good. I wear it every day. No one smells it on me. I'm like, whatever. I could bathe in it and no one could smell it.
Yes, we have Bojangles. Don't quite know where it is. I will find it find it. You will not be disappointed. And then let me know. Take a picture of you eating it. Let me know. It's so good. It's like creamy and wonderful when you bite into it.
The crust is crispy. It's got like sugar crystals on the top.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not disappointed that my kids don't like them.
Right.
Because then they don't ask for them.
It's true. It's true. It's your special thing.
Yes. Rosalind says there is a Bojangles around the corner where I moved to. Yes, Anita, I know. Bath and Body Works tries her skin out.
I'm a Dove gal. I got to use my Dove.
Lotion?
I use Dove, the bars, as body wash. Like, that's what I use, is the Dove, what is it? Essentials Moisture. It's like a quarter moisturizer in there. I don't know. It's never dried me out, though.
I'm showing that I'm agier than Rachel right now, but I'm going to ask anyway. Have you ever used the traditional Jergens lotion that has like the almond scent to it?
That's all that I use. Almond and shea butter is what
I knew we were the best friends ever.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's my favorite.
Here's the thing. I hate thin lotion. I want it
I just
to
love
really
the smell.
moisturize me.
Yes.
So I love that lotion. When they're out of stock at Walmart, I just stop to the other Walmart because I will not give it up.
Almond and amaretto and all that. That's one of my favorite scents. But Wayne smelled something the other day. He was like, oh my gosh. Wayne is my husband. That smells like older Jergens lotion. And I was like, well, then give it here. What is wrong with you?
It's good. No, I love Jergens. Yeah.
He calls me Mama anyway because...
Oh, stop.
No, well, I mean, he's 10 years older than me, so he really has no room to talk.
No.
But apparently I'm a lot like his nanny was.
Oh my gosh.
Like my fashion sense, which I don't really have. But when we first started dating and we were first married, I liked a lot of like flashy metallic things, which apparently his nanny also loved.
That was hilarious.
And then like...
He found a lady like his nanny.
He did. When we would walk and hold hands, we don't hold hands anymore when we're walking because I hate to be hot. But when we were first dating, like I would lean on him unintentionally, and he would be like, God, stop leaning on me. You're like my nanny. Like I needed help walking.
Oh my gosh, Mecca.
I don't know why we're married.
I don't know why we're married. 13 years.
Almond extract. Have you smelled Satsin ink? No. What's that? I
smelled.
Have you smelled? I probably didn't also say that right. I love almond extract. Oh my gosh. I put it in everything. It's so good. So good. All right, friends. I love you guys. You guys are so fun. Jergens is the adult version of Baby Magic. I
love my Jergens.
Rachel, when you have kids, don't do the Johnson & Johnson. Just do Baby Magic.
Okay.
My kids are now 3.5 and 7, and they still get baby magicked because I just, like, after they get out of their baths, I put it in their hair because they're black. Their hair is dry anyway. So I put it in their hair and I put it on their skin. And I'm like, ugh, now come snuggle me just so I can breathe you in. Yeah. They have a wall plug that's baby magic scented, by the way. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
It's for the hardcore fans.
Yeah, it's pretty heavenly. I hope when my kids are in high school, they're still using baby magic.
I don't know. Mom's always rubbed it on us, so this is just what we're going to use.
We're not allowed to.
It's sitting in their dorm rooms at college.
Yeah. I'll buy them a case. Send it away.
Yes.
Miss Carol, I hope to feel better. I really do. You guys have made me forget about feeling miserable, at least for an hour. So thank you for that. Anyway, guys, we're going to jump off of here. I've had so much fun with you guys. Again, Rachel dropped the link for $30 off the membership. If you're not a member, join James Dean over here at Maker's Gonna Learn and become a member using that $30 off coupon. What do you say, Rachel?
I say coupon.
Okay. We can still be friends. Do you say caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
Okay, good.
Do you say route or root?
It depends. See, there's a Route 44 drink at Sonic.
Ooh, Becca, we're the same.
But it's root.
It's root, yes, except for the drink at Sonic. It's true. That's exactly how I am.
Wait. I did that to make it, see, right? You should. Hey, Rachel, how is Lenny and your parents doing?
Crystal, you're so sweet.
Lenny's the cutest.
Lenny is the bestest boy. He's just stole my heart. I love that dog way more than I thought that I would. That dog is just everything. He is precious, doing really well. He's in his crate right now, home alone, because James went off to work and I'm here at work, so he's probably just
howling.
It
sounds like he has his foot caught in a door. He's miserable.
Guys, he's alone for a whopping hour and a half a day. That's it. An hour and a half. So he's doing great. My parents are doing awesome. Mom is doing really well. Dad's doing well after his shoulder surgery. Mom's doing great after her hysterectomy. They're both on the up and up.
Yes.
Dad is 3 weeks ahead on his therapy for his shoulder.
Oh, wow.
And doing amazing. So, and the house is gorgeous. We're waiting for the live stream any day now. Maybe when Tanner gets back and they get settled after their honeymoon, we'll do the live at the house because you all have been so amazing. But thank you for asking, Miss Chris.
Oh, Adrian's hooking us up. She said the official names, because I butcher names, for the Bath & Body Works candles that I was talking about it's pumpkin pecan waffle and then marshmallow fireside. So good, guys. They're very good. Oma wants to know, hopefully you know that I don't say crick. Do you say crick or creek?
It's a creek.
It's a creek.
That's a creek.
Hollow or holler?
Hollow.
Like Sleepy Hollow?
Sleepy Hollow.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, what about there was one that Dad does all the time. It's just terrible. I can't think of it. Also, my dad, this is one of my favorite things that he says, and he honest to God thinks it's correct. You know how Olive Garden is an Italian restaurant?
Italian?
He says Italian. It's Italian. And I say, Dad, no, it's not. It's Italian. No, I love that dude though.
Tanner and Courtney are getting married in Tazewell.
I say Tazewell. Like I say Maryville instead of Maryville, but
which is about an hour from here in this on this beautiful farm. They've picked an absolutely gorgeous venue, and it's close to where Tanner's family and my dad is from. So
yes,
super fun.
Vicky, prayers for you in Texas. I heard that this storm has moved up to a Category 4.
Yes.
We are so sorry, guys.
My niece is in Texas with you guys and batting down the hatches as well. I'm praying for everyone there.
These natural disasters can be so devastating. We just pray for everybody to stay safe and, you know, with everything going on.
Perfect. Oma, do you say crick? I want to know.
And Becca, Heather, do not ignore her comment about your gorgeous children. She says, you have the cutest kids, Becca.
Guys.
It's not fair. I'm kind of mad about it, but I don't think I can be because...
Why did I joke all the time that we could never have biological children because they wouldn't be as cute as Beckett and Fallon, and then we would have to lie to them?
Oh, Becca. You would.
I mean...
Because it doesn't get any cuter. Guys, Becca tried to sell her clothing that she had Beckett in, okay, when he was little, and the buyer said it's not good to use stock images because now she doesn't know what the clothing looks like, and Becca's like, no, that's not a model, that's my literal child. But nobody knows that because they're gorgeous.
They're pretty. They are so pretty.
But yes.
Thank you so much. Like, and I hate saying that, like, but like since I didn't really have a hand in that, like, I feel like
Since I didn't
they're
have
pretty.
a hand,
Thank you.
Becca, you do have a hand in every day when you dress them and you do their little hair, and you have a big hand in it.
Let's take a moment. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, and don't know, my 3-year-old learned to ride her bicycle without her training wheels this weekend.
Training wheels.
She learned to write her name by herself and ride her bike without training wheels all in 1 week. And I'm like, who are you? She amazes me. That child literally amazes me. She is smart and witty and hysterical. Oh my gosh. She also
She's the funniest.
she's a pistol as well. I love my kids. They're like polar opposites, hysterical. I love my babies. God has literally blessed me better than anything that I can imagine with those little babies.
They're precious.
How do you say battery?
Battery? I say with a D. Battery. Not battery. I say battery.
I guess.
Just like butter. I don't say butter. I say butter.
I say butter.
Butter. Way to go, Fallon.
How do you say
Crystal?
Onion?
Onion.
There's no G in it.
It's an onion.
Wayne does that too.
What do you say? Onion?
It's onion.
It's onion.
Also, the silver tape, what do you call it?
Duct tape?
Okay.
Do people say duct?
I say duct.
It's duck, like the animal. Quack, quack, duck.
It's for ducts. And then like
Ducts.
caulking, like
Caulk.
it's caulk. And Wayne calls it caulk and my dad calls it caulk. And it drives me insane.
I say caulk. I don't say caulk.
It's caulk.
Maybe I do a little of the A on the end, but I don't go all the way to L. Caulk. But I don't go caulk.
Yeah. Are you going to have any more children? Probably not.
You can't, when you've reached perfection with 2, you can't try for a 3rd because it doesn't get any better.
I'm not going to say no, just because anytime I have found in the past when I made my own plan,
the Lord's just kind of like, hey, Becca, knock, knock, who's there?
Yeah. Brenda, I say oil, not oil.
I say oil.
Yeah. My mom's from Chicago, so
Oil.
I have there's some words that I say that are super Southern and I cringe when I replay and hear them, and other things that, like pen and pen, this is an ink pen, not a pen.
Oh, but I say pen.
Because my mom just...
I'll say things in certain situations, just like the Route 44 or the Route 44, and then saying we're on the fastest route. I'll say that with oil. I'll say, I need to get the oil changed in my car. Or I'll be like, Becca, what oil are you rubbing on yourself right now?
Yes.
I don't know why I do that.
I used to get in trouble for saying button.
Button?
Button.
Okay.
Not button.
Listen, this is the ultimate one. Chester drawers.
Chest of drawers?
Yeah. I always
Chester
say Chester. Like his name is Chester. It's a Chester drawers. That's what I was like yesterday years old when I learned it was chest of drawers and not Chester drawers.
Oh my gosh.
Like no one has ever said chest of drawers to me. Chester drawers.
Towel paper, and my ex doesn't say paper towels. He says towel paper.
No wonder he's your ex. I'm sorry.
Back to the kid comment. Wayne and I tried for 6 years to have children, and then we've adopted, and I just don't know if natural children are in the cards for us. There's nothing wrong with either one of us. I'm just a firm believer that had things gone the way that we originally planned, that we would not have been ready and prepared for Beckett and Fallon when they needed us. So I think God totally orchestrates things in your life in the best way ever. So in the middle of the 6 years where we were trying to have kids, and that was horrible and awful and literally like the worst time of my life, like I can look back now and appreciate it, and I would go through it 1,000 times over knowing that Beckett and Fallon are my end result.
Yeah.
So
and I think that luckily that's just kind of how the Lord likes to do things, because we would love our lives to go a certain way, but he sees the whole picture and has such bigger plans. I think we sell ourselves short a lot in life where the Lord swoops in and is like, I have something so much better for you because you are worth so much more.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
So thankful for God today as well.
Absolutely. Yesteryears. She likes that one, that you were
yesterday years old. Yeah. A lot of people say, quote, I was today years old when I heard about this.
That's the new cool kid thing.
Yeah, I'm so cool, guys.
You are cool, Rachel.
Oh, whatever. Stop.
If I learned anything cool, it's from Tanner and Rachel, so I need for them to be cool.
Oh my gosh.
Otherwise, I learn Disney and Dude Perfect, and that's it because that's what my children love.
Yes.
We could never have children, either my dogs or my kids. Oh, Kat, we just had this conversation. Rachel and I were literally crying downstairs.
We were crying.
Talking about our animals.
Me and Becca were, it was...
Yeah, so Wayne and I had 3 dogs before Beckett and Fallon came along, and obviously it was, 7 years that we had them, and so they were literally our babies. My one dog went to college with me, and it was horrible. Literally crying downstairs talking about them. So I get that. I totally get that.
They are precious. They take up so much room in your heart. And when you don't have kids, like I do not, like that's your life.
They fill a good void.
They fill an incredible. We do not deserve animals. We don't. But yeah.
OMG, just accidentally turned off my maker after printing invites before hitting finish and then turned it back on. It saved the location of the print.
No, Carol.
Well, that's a good hack. Don't you love like accidental things like that just turn out to be amazing?
Accidents. Yeah.
Thank you. That's the exact wording I wanted, and it never came out.
It's okay. We'll bounce off each other till we get it back up.
I like it. All right, friends. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for the chit chat. I love it. It's my favorite part of the live. As I've said a million times, you guys are amazing.
And Becca, we have the most amount of viewers during our chit chat.
How many do we have right now?
135.
Okay.
135. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So today is Wednesday. Rachel will be here tomorrow. Tanner is not going to be here. He is off doing wedding things. Fun. Rachel, you need to have children within a year so Lindy can grow up with them.
Oh.
I like that idea.
Sure. We'll just see what the Lord does.
Yeah. We'll see.
Sure.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Anyway, come back tomorrow 1:30. Rachel will be here making a super fun Halloween project. It's so cute. It blows my mind. I'm going to steal it when the live is over. So you guys have a fantastic day. Go get some pumpkin spice stuff if you like it. If not, buy it for your friend. See you later.